Welcome back, everyone. This is the MailChat episode for the 25th of January. And this episode, we're of course joined by Oipkyo, who is here farming for me. So I can just here answer questions and do no work. Just kidding, I'll be doing some work. I think the episodes will be a little bit out of order since I just recorded a couple of the Meet the Mobs episodes, and this one may be a little bit out of order with the rest of the episodes, but I think it'll be okay since I won't be leaving this island at all. So hopefully there will be no unnecessary spoilers in that. But anyway, here we are. We're just working our farm. I think today we're going to be mostly working, besides answering questions, we're going to be mostly working on the challenge to create houses for our villagers. Because our villagers are lonely. And our town is mostly populated by livestock. So I'm not sure how the designs for the town. What am I talking about? I don't know how the designs for the buildings will be just yet, but I think we'll figure it out as we go. I think the first part is that we'll need to lay out like where we're gonna put these houses exactly. Where like we're gonna build a residential area. I'm kind of thinking over here in this kind of corner, like where I am around these trees, since it seems to be the largest like space that has no people right now, or has nothing. So I think I'm gonna clear out this land, break these shrubberies, and start making some houses. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on to the first question. I'm going to go back to the Isaac John and Daniel Marshall questions, finish these up in the beginning of the episode. So the first question by Isaac John is going to be, basically, what are my other interests? What do I like to do besides Minecraft? And if you've been following me on Twitter, you probably know that I play a lot of card games. I got into Magic the Gathering in a pretty big way in high school. A bunch of my friends were playing Magic the Gathering one day, and I was just like, oh, that looks cool. I want to be cool too. Of course, it wasn't really the cool thing to do in high school, and I learned that. I learned that very quickly. But regardless, it still stuck with me. I really enjoyed the game, so I still play a lot of Magic the Gathering and other assorted card games now. In fact, I just bought the Humble card game bundle from thehumblebundle.net.com. I'm not sure which one it is. But anyway, I'm actually really impressed with it. It's a really good, if you're really looking to get into the card game genre, I think it's a really good place to start. Or if you just like have been playing a while like me. Bunny. Is this a new bunny or is this the same bunny as from before? I don't know, but anyway, if you're looking, just looking for some cheap ways to get into card games, I think if you go to the Humble Bundle, it's a very good thing to buy and do. And it's awesome. It comes right now with scrolls, comes with Magic 2015 Duel of the Planeswalkers. It comes with, I'm trying to wrench my brain about this. It comes with scrolls, it comes with Star Realms, it comes with stuff. I'll list all the. I'll have a list of all the. Or you could just go to the site. I think that's just better. I'll have a link to the Humble Bundle site, and you could just go to the site and check out exactly what they have there. I know that they add new games and new features every week as well, so it's definitely worth it. The minimum payment is $1. Of course, if you want all the content, the minimum payment is like $12 I think. So, but overall, it's just a really, really good deal, and part of it goes to charity, and it's just awesome. I've been really happy with it. This is my first Humble Bundle, and I was like blown away with how easy and how like simple and how much control you have about where your money goes. Just everything. I could talk longer about it, but I'm getting distracted. Anyway, let's move on to the next question for now. Okay, so I'm gonna start building the pathway. 1, 2, 3. Here. Starting from here, and it's just gonna be out going from both sides, starting from the water tower as well. But anyway, on to the next question. This one is by Daniel Marshall, and he asked, how much money do I earn from YouTube? Which is really funny. It's a really funny question because the total answer is, drumroll, $1.5 right now. Yep, that's the current earnings in total. I was actually planning to do like a very clear transparency report about YouTube earnings. Because one thing that you don't often see, like from big YouTubers, etc., is like they don't really talk about how much money they earn. But I just felt like, well, that sounds really bad. Now that I say it out loud, that sounds like really bad. Like a YouTuber just like gloating how much money they earn. But I still think it's like, I don't know how to do this really. I still think it's like a good idea to be at least like transparent about, you know, your funds and etc. and like what your funds do. I'm not quite sure the best way to pull that off, but I'm really far from that considering I only have $1.5 in total. So I guess I don't have to think about that for a while. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. It's pretty interesting, which also I guess inherently leads to another question, which is monetization on videos. And I didn't have monetization or any of the bottom ads on my videos before, but I heard something that was kind of convinced me to put them on like right now. I was planning to do them later when it would actually matter more, but it was that, you know, if I'm gonna have a channel that's gonna have ads on eventually, then I don't want to be like dishonest and like say that and like have a channel without ads and then suddenly like slap it on, you know, when I can make money off of it. I kind of want to be more consistent than that, mostly to also give people like an idea of where the channel's going as well. Like what am I saying? Hold on, I'm being overwhelmed. I'm being overwhelmed with activities and things to answer. I'm just kidding. What I was saying was, I don't even remember what I was crafting. Oh yeah, that's right. I was crafting a shovel. What I was saying is that, like, if you come here to subscribe, I don't want to like mislead anyone and make them believe that they're subscribing because there's no ads or something. I don't know. Anyone who has an opinion about that can chime in about it. I don't think I'm necessarily like incredibly strong either way. So that surprised me. So it's definitely open for discussion there. But that's the question. Simple answer, $1.5 in total. Awesome, yeah. It's actually kind of crazy that you can earn any money at all off of this stuff, which is, I think, pretty awesome. So we're here. We're just digging out some cobblestone, mostly because the pathways of the town will be made of cobblestone. So I kind of want to just dig out a bunch of cobblestone from here. Just for reference, this is where I am. I'm in the back of the theater. There's like this stone outcropping here that's on the surface, so I just decided to build down here, collect some cobblestone, why not? And it's also like out of the way from the normal town, so I thought it would be a good idea. Next question. This is the last question by Isaac John. And he asks, what's like one of my favorite foods? And that's a good question because I have multiple favorite foods and I have a lot of favorite foods. On my Twitter it says I'm a chocolate enthusiast, and I do love chocolate. I am quite addicted to chocolate. I think I am actually an addict. I think I have a problem. That's how much I like chocolate. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. That's all I'm gonna say. If there's a bag of chocolate on the table, like one of those like big packs that's supposed to last like a month, you know, like it's gone in a day. I swear if I win a lifetime supply of chocolate, or if someone gives me like a quote unquote lifetime supply of chocolate, 1 week tops, it's all gone, and I'm gonna feel awful because I'm gonna be so sick. I'm gonna have gotten so sick of it. I mean, the thing is, I've built up like quite the chocolate immunity, you know, like I can eat probably 5 times more chocolate than the average human being because I've just like gotten so used to it, and I've numbed myself out to chocolate so much. Oh, I sound like I have such a big problem, but I kind of do. Oh no, I had an iron pick already. I'll just use this. I was gonna go back and make a stone pick, but I'll just use this iron pick. How did I not take damage? Oh, that was amazing. I caught like the ladder at like the last bar and managed not to die. But anyway, what I was saying is that, yeah, I love chocolate. I'm addicted to chocolate. All sorts of chocolate. Not white chocolate, because that's not chocolate. That's fake chocolate. But anyway, another one of my favorite foods, I have I think 2 that stand on my mind right now, is sashimi. I think this is a raw tuna. I know that probably doesn't appeal to everyone. It's probably kind of gross to some people, but I really like sashimi. And the best sashimi I had was actually in Honolulu, and it's at a place called Fresh Catch Hawaii. But that's about it. It's just really fresh and it's awesome. But that's the best so far. Even out of like the gourmet like sushi restaurants, I went to like a. You hit dirt? Where'd you hit dirt at? But I've been to like at a bunch of sushi restaurants, etc. But the best one is still at like this like over-the-counter fish place in Hawaii called Fresh Catch. And that's about it for that question. Is this the edge of the world? Let's kind of take a poke. No, I don't think so. I think we're just a bit too far up. Here. Can we dig one? I think, here. Let's dig one down. And then continue on this way. Like down here. Yeah? So it'll be like a 3-high roof ceiling. That'd be pretty awesome. Anyway, on to the next question. Alright, so far I've gotten almost 2 stacks of cobblestone. I know that Oikyo has over 2 stacks of cobblestone as well. So we're doing pretty good. But anyway, let me knock out all of Daniel Marshall's questions, and then we can move on to other people's as well. This next one goes, what is your favorite film? And I'm frustrated because I feel like I should always write about the films that I watch. Because I feel like films are something that I watch, and then I'm like, wow, I really like that. And like a month later, I'm just like, I don't remember that I watched it. You know, like if someone tells me like how like XYZ movie is, you know, then I'll be like, oh yeah, that movie is like really good because of these reasons, you know. I could like talk about it on a competent level, but if someone just asked me straight up, oh, so like what movies did you enjoy within the last year? I'd just be like, oh, I don't know. I watched the news. You know, I don't remember them. One movie that the only reason why I remember this is because I recently talked about it, even in Meet the Mobs, is that I actually really like The Notebook. Don't laugh. I think The Notebook's a really good movie. Besides that, I'm just gonna name like random good movies off the top of my head. Actually, this one links to a question that was asked by me by Mr. Ortega. He asks if I've watched any Miyazaki films, because I remember I said that I watched anime for my TV question. I watched anime in middle school, high school years. I don't watch as much anymore, but the answer is yes. I've watched quite a lot of Miyazaki movies. I've not seen, or I'm gonna list the ones I've not seen. I haven't seen The Wind Rises. I haven't seen Porco Rosso. But other than that, I think I've seen mostly everything. I've seen Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke. Is it called The Secret Life of Arrietty? Uh-oh. I'm forgetting the English title for that. But anyway, basically I've just watched a bunch of those movies, yes, and I enjoy them all very much. In terms of my favorite ones, I think my favorite ones are Princess Mononoke. I think, like, besides being like an overall entertaining film, I think it's very strong in terms of like how the plot movement goes and the story and its emotional value. I think that I don't even know the title of this thing. It's the Arrietty movie. I thought that movie was very impressive to me. I thought that was one of my favorite ones as well. Howl's Moving Castle I really liked as well, until the ending where the prince popped out of the scarecrow and magically solved all the plot issues in the whole movie, like in the matter of 2 minutes. But yeah, that was sad. But other than that, yep, that's a little bit rundown on my movies. If you ask me something specifically about a movie, I think I'll be able to answer it better. But my memory of movies is just not very good. When I watch a movie, I definitely think I should like write notes about it or something so I can go back later and like remember that I actually like these movies. But I'll be able to answer that question better once I get a better hold of my movie life. What happened? What happened? What happened? And the next question by Daniel Marshall is, hold on, I seem to have forgot. I must go back and check. Okay, so I remembered them, oh my gosh, it's creepers galore. I went back and checked, and the question was if I've ever had a job or a part-time job, and where. No, not the theater. Okay, good. That was just dirt. No, I hate creepers. Creepers are annoying. Let's try not to blow everything up. We got a giant pothole now. But anyway, yes, I have held a couple of part-time jobs. I think my first job was in high school as a Spanish teaching assistant, and that was an interesting job. Don't ask me to speak Spanish because porque no comprendo nada. I don't understand Spanish anymore at all. Any of it. Zero, kaput. Or maybe like words here and there, but I would definitely not be able to carry out any sort of conversation. Besides that, I worked at a international like facilitating study school thing. It was like a Center for International Studies or something. That's what it was called. It was called the Center for International Studies. And they basically just wanted me to sit on a desk and do my homework. Every time I went in, they would be like, "Oh, you can like relax now. We don't need any help." And I would just tell them like, "But I'm here to work. I want to work." This is like high school PL9. That was a little bit less lazy than college PL9. And finally, so I'm trying to not attract all the attention of the creepers. But finally, the last job, or the most recent job I've held, was actually at the college business center, which is just a fancy way of saying mailroom. And the job was tough. It's a little bit grueling because there's a lot of like fetching packages and entering data, and you always got the vibe when you went down there that no one actually wanted to be there. So it wasn't very fun in that respect. And yeah, but right now I'm currently trying to work as a freelance web developer. I mean, if anyone needs like a website built or helped on, then I'm working in that field right now. So just hit me up. But that's what I'm currently doing now. I'm working on a wedding/event planning startup company right now, and I'm just doing their flat web page right now. I'm probably gonna have to implement some kind of database structure into it, but that's about it. The final question, I think, is, do I have anything lined up after Dungeon Arena 2 and Meet the Mobs again? And the answer to that is no. I don't have any other maps to play right now. Oh, what is this? Baby zombie. Baby zombie. Alright. Situation is controlled. Baby zombie eliminated. Excellent. Anyway, sorry about that. Hey, late to the party. Get back your pick. Get back to work. Hey, put that away. Anyway, I don't have any other maps lined up. I have the Bite of series that I'm still continuing. Right now I'm streaming with Oibkyo. I'm streaming a little bit of Treasure Island Survival, which is I'm just getting a hang of the map in order to do like an actual Bite of episode on it. So that's coming up soon, probably in the next 2 weeks or so. Other than that, I have nothing. And that's the answer to that. So that's the final question of Daniel Marshall. And I need to go check for this next question because I know that Shengli MC has asked what are my computer specifications, and I don't know those off the top of my head, although I think I should include them in my channel description. So I think after this, or right after I finish recording this video, my computer specs will go up in my channel description. But let me just read them off to you once I figure it out. Alright, so Shengli MC of course asks what are my computer specs, and he doesn't want a really long essay, so I'm going to give the brief rundown. For a CPU, I have an AMD, which is a 3.5 gigahertz 6-core processor. I have a gigabyte motherboard. I have a 8 gigabytes of RAM. I am using a solid-state disk, which is 120 gigabytes to save my operating system and my what is that called? And my Minecraft game on, just so it like runs a little bit smoother. I have a 1 terabyte, just like a normal disk hard drive. I forgot what they're called. Like an internal hard drive. On that, I have a GTX 760. What's going on? I have a GTX 760 graphics card, and just a power supply that is ample to do all of them. Alright, so we're here just smelting up all the cobblestone, because I think we're going to make the bases of the buildings in the village, we're going to make them out of stone slabs. So I got to cook some of the cobblestone that I just got, just to supply that amount. But last question I'm going to get to today is by AJ Thompson, and he asks, why did I choose a cookie on a stick? Why did I choose a cookie on a stick? That's a good question. Sounds delicious. I mean, to be honest. I mean, I don't really have a better reason than that. It sounded really yummy, and I was hungry. Okay, I was hungry when I made my logo, when I made my channel image. I was just like, I was wondering one day randomly, like, what am I going to use for my channel image? And then my tummy growled, and I was just like, I want a cookie. So I put it on a stick. That's actually the story. Maybe there's an expectation of like some epic story of a great past significance, but no, I was just hungry. Yep, yeah, I was just hungry. The next question says, what is my favorite game other than Minecraft? This is by AJ Tungsten as well, so we're just gonna answer this one, especially since it's pretty quick, and then we'll probably call it for an episode. And this one is probably just Magic the Gathering, you know? That's the one I've been playing for the most, besides Minecraft. Even though it's not like a computer game, and it's not necessarily the one I think is the best computer game, it's just my favorite. Which is very interesting, because I would think that the best would be my favorite as well, but apparently it doesn't work like that. I have a lot of issues with the way that Magic is set up, especially in the digital copy. I have a lot of problems with their financial pay model, which is very much skewed towards people with a lot of money. It's very difficult to play if you don't have like the money to spend on actual cards, which is actually very annoying. But other than that, I play it a lot. I play a lot of what they call a cube, which is essentially that you already have a preset of cards and that people just come and play with that preset of cards that you already own. This is an awful explanation. I'll probably have to give a better one later. But it essentially means that you don't have to go out and buy new cards every time you play. You just kind of have like this pool of cards that you play with amongst yourself. Does that make any sense? I don't think that makes any sense. I'll probably have when I get to the Humble Bundle Magic game, I'll probably do a much better job explaining. But that's it for now. Thank you, Kyo, for being my manual labor for today and for many other episodes. And as always, thank you all for sticking with me, and I'll see you all next time.